Hi, fancy meeting you here in this little old place. I'm Tish, and this is Echo Echo. Once again, the beginning of StreamYard has turned out pixelated, so doing a bit of a manual introduction. Luckily, it was only a short one this time because I did wait some time before starting. Anyway, I just rambled on about my Q Sciences video. I filmed another video tonight which features Veronica Bay, but I was too angry and I think I'm going to refilm it. Anyway, this one is going to be an interesting one. So hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, so here we are back at Elomir. Oh, I need to play some music. Let's play some music, hey? Oh, I'm gonna put this up. Yeah, thank you to new subscribers. I'm almost to 100. What? That is insane. Like that for me, it seems like it's happened really quickly. I don't know. So thank you to those people who have been sharing and liking, and yeah, I'm just really grateful. Auntie Lashi, who I tagged in my previous video, she said that they'd been sharing my videos in Aaron and Julie Joe's Discords, which is amazing, and I really appreciate that. Yeah, I've got a couple of collabs sort of in the works, so looking forward to them. And anyway, we're back here. Guess who we're watching? All right, I am not taking my foot off the gas. I saw Savannah Marie did a video on Elomir, Brianna Jewel. Oh my god, her video was so good. I'm gonna link it in every single Elomir video now because she is the touchstone for the Elomir, part of the defense, because she just nailed it. And so we are looking at the CEOs, because we always say, they're really the evil, no, not evil henchmen. I don't know. They're the top of the. I can't think of a word, and it's annoying me. And I'm like, oh, what is it? Mastermind, the evil mastermind, and they use mastermind in MLM too, but it's not like that. So, evil mastermind behind the company, of course, Terry LaCour's in that. And I was looking up something with Terry LaCour. No, I think somebody wrote a message on my one of my videos, which said that Terry LaCour took PPP loans out in the pandemic and got quite a lot of money from it. So we are looking at Van and Toan, and I think both of them are in this. And it is the channel name's VTN. Oh, I have to look at a different screen. It's too small. VTN Enterprises. Okay. So this is from 2017. They were in... What were they in? I can't remember what they were in at that time. So they were grand presidents. God, these freaking names. So it says Team World. Oh, so it's World, the one that we already had, that where they were speaking on the stage. All right, so we're going to watch that. It's 1 hour 10 minutes. So I'm going to set it at 125. We'll see how we go. Yeah, all right, let's watch this. farcity. I bet you it's just a complete farce because they obviously left this company and went to another one and went to another one, went to another one. It's very concerning. You know, they've reached the top of compensation plans, obviously, but then they must not have maintained it because otherwise they'd still be at a company. Anyway, so the title of the video says, introducing the ATM system, sell more, sponsor more. And at the moment, I think at the moment there's a Facebook group which is called the ATM group where they're putting prospects in there. So basically they're telling everybody what their recruiting method is, the ATM. Add them, text them. No. Add something message. Oh, add tag message. Yes, right. So I know that they've been doing that in Elomir, and it looks like Van and Toan are pretty well versed in it, so we'll see what they have to say. Alright. Oh, gotta turn my music off. Gotta turn the music off. Oh, where do I turn that off? Oh, there we go. Alright. Let's do it. Oh god, I hope it's not pixelated. Alright, let's do it.
Here in Beverly Hills, California. I don't know if any of you guys ever been to Beverly Hills. First time for me. Interesting experience to say the least, but it was still fun. And actually the president's experience for this particular event was to give away the supercar bonuses, when they actually gave away 2 Aventador Lamborghinis and 1 Phantom Rolls Royce. So I'm not a car kind of guy, to be quite honest. I prefer a truck myself. However, it was definitely a moving. He's not on the screen. Who's not on the screen? Me? Oh, you know, I got you.
I got you.
Nope, can't see you.
I got you.
I know what to do.
There we go.
We're gonna need a trigger warning next time. Oh, am I on the right account? Yes. Oh, cool. All right. That was way too close. And what? The car program had Lamborghinis in it. What the hell is this business?
All right. Can you guys see me now? Do I have to look at that one?
Nope. No.
Nope.
No.
All right. So,
Oh, there you go.
Yes.
perfect. Okay. So,
Yes.
all right. Hold on, guys. All right. So, technology, I tell you guys, it's amazing. But so again, it was the car thing. I mean, definitely wasn't my thing. But it was cool to watch and cool to be a part of. And prior to that, we had a meeting, and just being able to listen to some of the caliber of people that Fabio is bringing on, being able to listen to Fabio himself and just talking about, you know, some of the issues that we.
Okay, so it is World, which is spelled WOR in open bracket, close bracket, LD, and their CEO is called Fabio, but I don't think it's the Fabio. So, yeah.
That we've had as a company for the last 7 or 8 months, and to see it being addressed right before eyes has been pretty amazing. So again, just the whole experience, the entire experience as a whole was pretty eye-opening for me. And I posted on our team page what was some of the biggest takeaways for me, and I think it was kind of a bigger takeaway for all of us collectively. What kind of soul stretching, if you will, right? And so one of the hold on.
There are too many. Look, there's too many close-ups without trigger warnings here. I keep getting a fright. So, just, oh my god, can we be a little bit more organized? Come on, learn from those Monat girls. They're in and out.
And one of the takeaways was, you know, sometimes you got to understand and learn that you can learn from someone that doesn't speak like you, talk like you, walk like you, or behave like you, or even look like you. And Ramasio actually went on to say that, you know, if you get the ego out of the way, you'll be perfectly okay in this business, and the systems behind it and all that stuff. And so, and there's also one other thing that he said. We said 2 points. He said, does the product ship? Right. And I mean, yes, the product ships. And for some of us, it was delayed, but we're on it right now. And the second was, does the money?
Fan and Toan, are you part of a company that in 2017 that had problems with production and shipping? Oh my god. I don't know how long this dude is on, but I am still interested. I'll have to look him up to see if he's still network marketing. Who knows?
Ship. In other words, are you getting paid? And so those two things combined, kind of put a fire under us. I know after Romacio spoke, we definitely wanted to come home and get to work. And so I share that with you guys because it's one thing for us to be a part of the vision, and now it's another thing trying to relay that vision off to you guys so that you guys can kind of feel what we feel. And I know for a fact that it's difficult to do. It's one of those things like my cousin, he went to war a bunch of times, right? And he would come home and he'll talk to me about war, and I can sit there and hang out with him and listen to what he got going on, but I can't really comprehend what was really going on because I've never been to war. Okay, and these events are similar in that way. But we also want you to understand that you can get here too at these events, and
You're telling me a network marketing event is similar to going to war. I know he just said, oh, not really, but kind of. No, don't think so. I mean, you could lose your livelihood if you sign up to the MLM, but not your life, let's hope, or unless you're in paparazzi.
you're going to get a lot of it when you come to the October event at the convention in Las Vegas. But for the most part, it's difficult to relay that information. Okay, but here's what I want you guys to understand: sitting in that room, listening to Fabio Galdi, listening to our president millionaires talk about the vision behind what we got going on, talking about the technology and all of this stuff that's happening right now with our company. Okay, here's what I got out of it. Okay, there's people that we met. What was the girl? 19?
Yeah, she just turned 19.
Just turned 19. She's a president. 19. Okay, and she said she's going to President Millionaire by August. Did she say that?
Yeah, she only speaks English.
She can't even speak English. That's the funny part. Okay, I mean, she's not funny, but you guys get what I'm saying.
So, in other words, you're probably taking advantage of her, especially because you're probably helping her recruit people who are not native English speakers like herself. Scummy. I don't think he was given a crap, but yeah.
Okay, and when I look at that, what I get from it is this: like, you look at guys like myself, Toan, Van, Stacey, nothing special about us. Absolutely
No, you
nothing.
got
This
that.
19-year-old.
You got that right. You're not special. And you should be more considerate of other people. I don't know this guy from Barisok, but I know Van Toan from videos that I've seen. I formulate an opinion.
Nothing special about her. Okay, we got nothing going on for ourselves, to be honest. Okay, look how messed up our Zoom was this just now. Okay, we barely got this thing rolling. Okay, but nothing special about what they got going on. The difference between maybe what they got going on and maybe some of us got going on is belief. That was the biggest difference. And at some
mindset. And again, I said this on the video with Sarah and Tracy / Jennifer. I know her name's Tracy, but I called her Jennifer for so long. Tracy was no Jennifer. There's no Jennifer. Sarah was talking about like, I don't even know what date it is, what time it is. We suck at this, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, you're just trying to be relatable. It's a sales tactic as well. You can say whatever you like there, because so there's a persuasive device called plain folks, right? And so my knowledge in this area comes more from teaching students how to decipher advertising, because as I've said many times, teens are just such a hot market for any company because they don't have any extra bills and they've got sort of disposable income in the way that they can, get money from their parents, blah, 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 and also get part-time jobs to buy whatever. So, plain folks is one where it's like, well, look at everybody else. We're all like each other, and we're just in this together. We're all equal, just plain ordinary people. And yeah.
At some point, we all got to draw a line in the sand and understand what we got in front of us is legit. What we got in front of us is for real. What we got in front of us is something that'll take us to the next level. Okay, and I'll be real transparent with you guys right now. I might have said
Oh, he said all of the things in that one. We're legit. We're this. I'm being transparent. If this was the case, you wouldn't have to say it because people would believe it of you. All right? It's too much protesting. Comes off as very insincere, but it's him who's like stuffing up this presentation. He's the one who's making it like ridiculously obvious.
I was all in, and yeah, I got to president, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Okay. I might have said I was all in, but after being at this event, I don't think I was. I know for a fact I wasn't all in these last 7 months. Okay. And this is not to say that, you're going to get in this business, you're going to sacrifice everything. We already know the system. It's not that difficult. We were talking the Thursday when I got in. We literally was on this dining table, myself, Toan, and Van. Okay. All laptops open, all phones open. Okay. And our work consists of what, maybe 3 hours? Really, it was only 3 hours because I got in late, whatever. 3 hours, and all we were doing was text messaging, videos, connecting with people, and all of that good stuff. So we know the system. Like, it's not rocket science. Like, you don't have to be great at anything really. You just have to be good at text messaging some of these videos. It's not that difficult. Okay, that's exactly the daily method of operation is definitely good to have. Okay, so we understand that it's not that difficult. Okay, and so we have a system in place, guys. Nothing special about anybody else here. The belief has to be within us. Okay, the belief has to be within us. Okay, and again,
yeah, because the actual truth and facts is that you're not going to be successful. He just said something else, but I need to stop it when I have a first thought because I forget my second thought. Like, I stop on the second thought and I don't get my first thought out. But sounds great. It sounds awful. Everybody is just always on their phones.
look at some of these things and I understand and I realize for myself, like, man, I mean, 18, she was 19 and one of the other guys was 20. So there's a 19-year-old and a 20-year-old that went to president. Okay, one of them was the 20 was a double president, right? And so again, guys, when I look at that, I understand and realize that, shoot, we have something in front of us. We have something that is legit, that is real. We got something in front of us. Again, we're talking about shipping here and all this stuff, and we're actually caught up to date. But we got something in front of that. The compensation plan is unique. Okay, it's very different.
I'll say one thing, at least he's acknowledging that it was a problem, which they are not doing with Elomir. They're just like, this is all right. This is ordinary. Hey, look, I'm in WFAB. Got my hair slicked back. Woo! Need a blazer.
Some of you guys might have seen it. Some of you might not have seen it. But Van put out a live video yesterday while at the President Council, and it was from a gentleman by the name of Keith Halls. Okay, and she recorded a bunch of it. But if you fast forward to Keith Halls, he's been in the industry for a while. He was one of the co-founders of New Skin. Okay, he's been out of the industry for 10 years, yeah, something like that. Okay, been out of the industry and has decided to come back in the industry, in the corporate side of things, in this company. Why? Okay, that's the kind of stuff I think about. Like, why is Taylor Worry part of this company? Why is Eric Worry and his family, well, not Eric Worry, but his family members, part of this company? This is the kind of stuff I start to think about.
Ooh, I didn't know that. Also, do Eric Worry and Terry LaCour have the thing I'm thinking of is Bosley, #Bosley. She does, she obviously does the Eric Worry stuff and is Improve It, but that's exactly what Q Science's Kristen or whoever, one of the other girls, they said, oh, this guy, Mark Wilson, if that's their CEO / it's Mark, stare into your soul, and Jake, everybody thinks he's hot, but he's actually a granddad. Mark, he was golfing, retired because he's a former NFL something quarterback, 50 years ago. He's not that old. And he came out of retirement to start G Sciences because he just didn't want to be golfing. Sure, Jen. Anyway, let's keep going. Where's my mouse? There it is.
Man, my belief level needs to, I need a checkup from the neck up. Okay, and some of us need that sometimes, and it's all good. Okay, but these are
Never heard that one before. New levels, new devils. A checkup to from the neck up.
the kind of things that make me ask myself, like, shoot, I'm not doing enough. Okay, and listening to some of the leaders talk about what we got going on has been, for me, has been an eye opener. So I'm highly encouraging you guys. Okay, what Toan and Van will be rolling out. Okay, because again, the vision behind all of this is really simple. It comes from our belief. Okay, and at this point, for me, and this is just me talking right up to you guys and be real transparent, there's really no excuses. 19-year-old and a 20-year-old president doing their thing. I mean, just amazing. Can't speak English, okay, and has a huge team, huge things going on for them. Okay, we have that same opportunity. It's about us grabbing on, taking the bull by the horns, and really rocking and rolling with it. Okay, so again, Toan and Van will break down what we are talking about. Okay, and the vision is for us right now as a team to make $500, however you want it, every weekly cycle or every monthly cycle, whatever you decide to do. Okay, but $500 extra. Okay, $500 extra is a lot of money. Okay, I don't care what anybody says. Okay,
income claim right there, even though this business is shut down. I think I can't find if they are still around. I've looked, gone to their old websites and stuff. I haven't checked behind MLM, so I must check there.
Put it this way: when you find $5 in your jean pocket, okay, when you're washing your clothes, don't you get excited about that? Right? Some of you guys smiling, I see that. Okay, we do. Okay, that's a lot of money. So extra 500, okay, is a big deal. And they're gonna break down how you can get that with our compensation plan, utilizing the compensation plan the right way, the correct way, and helping you guys build your guys' business. Again, it's all about belief at this point, guys. We got something good. And again, it's hard for us to relay this information because you guys weren't at this event.
And that sort of belief is what they're exploiting as well, because then you can say, well, you're gonna hit success, but you just have to keep trying to achieve your goals and keep believing, keep the belief there, while they continue to lose money and friends, family, anyone else who they try to, have an intervention, but they're loyal to this damn company. Oh, did you hear Unique? They changed their logo, and they're a bunch of huns with their ugly logo as tattoos. I can't remember. Was it Diana? I think so. Doing things with Diana, and I'm like, we need the meme, bitch, what the fuck? Because that's probably what the old Unique ladies were doing. Oh, lucky there's a laser, whatever. You're gonna have to pay for it yourself though, because your MLM is not gonna pay for it.
But we kind of made a pact together to say, like, hey, listen, this is the deal. We all need to help as many people as we can, but more importantly, as many people as want to be part of this. Okay, because we're gonna work, till the wheels fall off, but we also want the participation of y'all to take this to a whole nother level. Okay, so they're gonna rock it out and just share with you guys some of the simple concepts that we learned. It was eye opening for us to see what was going on. Okay, so I'm gonna turn it over to our fearless leaders. They've worked extremely hard, doing their thing. I mean, it's been insane. Working with you guys over the last couple of days. And so again, we're ready to take this to a whole nother level. I've never seen Toan and Van this excited about growth, not just for us, but for us as a whole. Okay, I've never seen them this excited. I mean, it's been nonstop talking. I had hour and a half of sleep last night. Okay, true story. It was insane. Okay, hour and a half of sleep, can't sleep. We're talking about this stuff constantly, guys. Okay, we want to be able to provide value, serve you guys as best as we can. Okay, so with that being said, I'm gonna step out of the way. I don't want to steal their thunder. They got some really valuable information. Trust me, you guys will like it. I fell in love with it. Listening to some of the leaders talk about this, I was blown away.
I wonder if we're going to get through a video where a rep doesn't say, I fell in love with this. So weird.
by all the good stuff that's happening with our company right now. Okay, so I'm going to turn it over to Van Wynn, firecracker. We all know that she's amazing. So with that being said, she's upstairs doing her thing, getting ready. She's all psyched up. She's running up and down the stairs. I swear to God, running up and down the stairs to get excited for this call. Okay, so without further ado, Van Wynn, please welcome yourself to the call.
Fake tea, or AKA Vanilla Spice. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I was not running up and down to get ready. I was actually running up and down to tell these guys what to say. So, guys, I want to take a second and really welcome you guys on the line. Guys, it is Sunday, 4th of July weekend. All of you guys could be out celebrating, having fun for the holiday.
Wow. Oh, God. Now that I've pointed out that I sound like Owen Wilson, that's all I can hear in my wows. Imagine 5 years later, Van, you're going to be on a call on the 4th of July for a 5th of July opening of a company. What a coincidence. Wow. If it is a coincidence, that's a crazy coincidence. And obviously a control freak. Like, has your husband not been in the MLM business with you? You know what his qualifications are, but you're like, nah, I need to make sure it's done my way.
Holidays, but you decided to dial in right now, give some time out of your busy schedule with you and your family to really learn what this system's going to be. And guys, it's not a new concept, and we're not going to say we created it, but Toan and I have been studying it for the last several weeks, ever since we came back from the ANNP. And guys, we are going to share with you this incredible system that will actually systemize your daily method of operation, and it will feel effortlessly as long as you're willing to do this every day consistently. And when we go to break it down to you guys right now, I promise you it's going to be easier than you've ever expected, because we are literally disrupting the arena of network marketing, guys. This whole weekend, I'm not going to sell you on it, but
This is 5 years ago. We are literally disrupting. What does that mean? That doesn't mean anything.
everybody said it. The main word is disruptive. This product is disruptive. We don't have a category in this industry to even compare against, because we are the category. We own it. And then on top of that, the way the model is, it's becoming disruptive to the industry. Guys, we broke the record of the most viewed live webinar within 48 hours of notification, that over 50,000 viewers dialed in live to watch Chad and Natita share the information. And it reached over 211,000 people in that 59 minutes that they were conducting that webinar. Guys, they literally, if you physically wanted to see the visual of what that meant, that means they filled up a football stadium, a whole entire football stadium, dialed in to watch the presentation of World. So guys, I am sharing.
She's so freaking pumped, and it just sounds like bullshit. But this is the hype, you got to get people hyped for your system.
This with you because this was what Fabio talked about. You saw it in the live stream that I did. He was endorsing the online model because he himself doubted it. But when he saw that 50,000 viewers dialed in less than 48 hours of notification that this was going to happen, he was completely blown, and he flat out said, endorse, embrace, and utilize the online model because it is working, and you guys are literally breaking records. So with that being said,
Oh, that sounds familiar. We're breaking records.
Before Toan jumps on and actually gives you guys the system, we are going to break down the daily DMO so you know exactly what to focus on, and we are going to show you this online system so that you guys can literally revolutionize your business. But before I do, guys, the one thing I want to share with you is some of the updates that are happening. Is number one, I want to go ahead and share with you guys pricing change. Hun, if you can give me the ability to screen share, or if you're going to screen share pricing for me. We are going to actually give you guys an update on package change. It actually officially starts on the new cycle, but if you are signing someone up right now, they actually have the option to select the old pack or the new pack that will get shipped out. And we want to go ahead and share with you guys these updates. Number one, guys, this is the part that is so amazing that Fabio actually talks about in the live video, was that number one.
Look at that little chart. That's really hard to see. You're real professional, Van. I just can't believe she's so thinking that this is just revolutionary.
A lot of people in other countries cannot afford the $319 because again, there's certain third world countries that just love this product, but they cannot afford it. And then on top of that, not a whole lot of people understand the value of the germanium stone. So he decided to take the excuses away, because how many of you guys get people that say, I'd rather buy a Fitbit because it's cheaper? If you are one of those people, put a 1 in the comment box right now so I can see who are the ones that have that objection in the field. So if you are someone that gets an objective of it's too expensive, put a 1 in the box. I'm seeing that chat box go crazy right now. Okay, guys? Fabio has thought of everything to now rid your excuse and get away from convincing people, because what he did was he decided, even though this product is amazing and it's undervalued, and on top of that, the germanium, it's been life-changing, guys. Oh my gosh, this box is going crazy. So a lot of you guys deal with that objection. So the germanium is amazing, and the value behind this, we're going to have stories of people sharing what the germanium has done for them. But guys, he decided, I'm going to take away the excuse of I can't convince them to pay $319 for a wristband. He decided, let's drop the cost of the band, give you the option to just buy the Hilo without the germanium if they feel that $319 is too expensive. So what they decided to do was they launched the newest box set, which is, I think it's on the next photo. Here we go. So the newest box set, actually, they dropped it down to, oh, maybe I don't have it. Oh, yes, I do. Okay. So the newest box set is actually $199. Now, guys, this doesn't replace the single pack. It actually is an additional selection where if someone truly just wants the product, they don't want the germanium stone, they can actually buy the Hilo for $199. And guys, they can actually a la carte the germanium if they want. The germanium sold alone is $180. Obviously, if you bundle it, it's
This is boring as shit, but I'm not going to stop it. I may fast forward it in post. God, look at these friggin' slides. I know it's 2017, but I was using PowerPoint in 2017 in my classes. Like, you should too. Well, you know, for your MLM. All of this, I don't know what it means, but it sounds, you know, it does sound a lot like Elomir in the language.
going to be a lot cheaper. But guys, that's number one, is we have a new box set that is just the Hilo with no germanium for $199. Number two, they upgraded the box set because a lot of people were actually sharing the idea that they would love to purchase the colored bands without having to buy a family pack, right? I know a lot of you guys emailed me, Facebooked me, text messaged me that you wanted the option to buy the color bands without having to buy a family pack. Well, what they did was they upgraded the box set, and officially, if you decide to buy the box set, it comes with the germanium stone plus a set of colored bands, and the total cost is $349. Guys, the box color set is normally $150, and they're only charging you like $30 more for the box set. So you're saving so much money. So you're going to get a Hilo band plus germanium and the 5 color bands when you get that box set. Okay, so that's option number 2.
I just wonder what this is, because it's like $300, which is quite expensive for an MLM product. When I finish braiding my hair, I'm going to look it up.
And they also went ahead and they upgraded the family pack, guys, because they know that all of us want all the products that are in the product line. So instead of getting 5 Hilo bands in the box set, they decided we're going to give you 4, plus you'll get 4 sets of germanium stones, and you'll get each box set will receive a colored set band. So that means all 4 of your bands are now going to have the colored bands. Each have their own 5. And on top of that, for now, it's just a promotion. We don't know when the promo is going to end, but they're going to give you 4 biozens for $13.49. So the cost doesn't change. They've taken away 1 Hilo band, but they've actually given you more color bands plus the biozen to be included. And then the premium family pack, guys, again, cost is the same. It gives you 6 Hilos. So they didn't take away any Hilos. They're actually adding more to it. So they give you 6 Hilos, 6 germanium stones, 6 boxes of colored bands, plus 6 biozens. So guys, you buy a premium pack for the normal cost that it is already at. You get everything, plus they're going to give you 6 biozens to put on your cell phone or the electronics around your house. So that is the new pricing for the products. And guys, it breaks down in sales volume for you to be aware of. The new box set gives you 120 in sales volume. The family bundle gives you 500, and the premium gives you 750 sales volume. And the cool part is they will be selling the BioZen individually as opposed to packages. So now if you are just someone that wants one BioZen, you can literally go into your store and purchase a single BioZen. Okay, so they're giving those options. Those are some of the updates and upgrades to the packages. So guys, this is amazing. Again, don't stop recruiting. Close out until Monday because the people that are signing up.
Don't stop recruiting. Man, I am really going to have to find out what this is.
Today will have the option to either select the old package or the new package until it officially completely implements on Tuesday's new cycle. Okay, so this is huge. Second update, guys. Mark your calendar for this Wednesday at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. First ever corporate update call with Taylor Worry. He's going to update you guys on everything that is currently happening and all the improvements that the company is planning to do to just make World an even better company. As you guys all know, we don't have to keep telling you the story over and over again. We are a startup in the United States. They are getting their act together. They know they're not perfect. They've openly said it, right? And what they're doing is they're
You didn't learn that for your company. It's interesting that Taylor Worry is one of Eric Worry's kids, I think. Son, daughter. Taylor's could be either. Yeah, so it probably did look pretty legit based on that.
Their mentality is we know what's going on, and our ultimate goal is to get the solution and move forward. And that was what Taylor Worry is going to talk about. And he is going to do weekly recognition, which is awesome for all of you gold, silver, platinum. I know I said it wrong, I think. No, silver. Yes, silver, gold, platinum. I can't remember how all the ranks go, right? He's going to do public recognition for your guys' rank advancement because that's an incredible rank as a stepping stone to get you towards your ultimate goal. Okay, so guys, I just wanted to give you guys that update. I am pretty much done for all the things that are happening. So I get to take a second to turn it over to Toan to now break down the daily DMO and the new system that we've implemented into your guys' daily routine to help you grow this business without spending so much time doing this. But guys, before I hand it over to Toan, I want to share with you guys how this is going to work. And if you want this to work effectively, this has to be a combination of teamwork. There's one thing that I can tell you, leaving the event this past weekend, what I learned is that you can be a master recruiter and you can follow the system, but until you learn to duplicate and have others do what you do, you will never be successful in this industry. Guys, if you hear that, tell me, put a 2 in the chat box if you understand what that means. If you cannot get your team to replicate your efforts, the chances of being successful is very slim because at that rate, no one can do what you're doing. So guys, if you are ready to hear about the system, put a 3 in that chat box because I'm going to build it up and I'm going to hand it over to Toan. And by the time you guys hear this, you're literally going to hit your face and be like, this can't be that easy. And Toan is going to show you guys examples of why it is already currently working because the leaders are already been doing it for the past week. And we have stories to show you guys on why this is going to be a huge success in our organization because it's already approved.
I don't think a week is enough time to gauge success at something. And obviously it didn't work that well because otherwise you'd still be in the company. It just sounded like mumbo jumbo from her again. And, like she sounds very hyped. So, she went on to leave this company and leave another company after that and leave another company. So, what is it? I just think that she's a scammer, in my opinion. She just seems, well, and the husband, because they're both in it together. They just seem like they, like I said before, they get in, they build a team, they get this fast start bonus, and then they don't treat their downline with any sort of care because, they don't know how to run a team, and that's evident in their sorry, I'm like my brain is about to switch off. Yes, so it's interesting because she's obviously been passionate, you know, pretending to be passionate, where she just wants the next best thing. What's the next best thing? What's the next best? Right, I've exploited this system enough. I'm going to go here. Let's go here, Toan, and we'll get in, get out, get a few, you know, get some six-figure checks, and then bounce. Very unpleasant people.
Proven model that we are just going to take and implement and have it grow massively. But this will not work. Again, guys, here are the words coming out of my mouth. It will not work if teamwork is not involved. Meaning, chuck the ego at the door and let's run together as a group, because everybody that wins, we all win together, right? If you agree with me, put a 4 in that box. But guys, here's what our
That's literally how network marketing runs. That you would not even freaking believe it. I nearly spilled my Coke again. Why did I take the lid off and not put it back on? Oh, damn it. She just said something, and what was it? Oh, teamwork. The premise of multi-level marketing is a team. Like, that's how you get it. You have a team underneath you. Of course, that's the only way it's going to work. But obviously, it didn't work that well. Otherwise, you'd still be in this, like, business.
our goal is leaving this call. By the time you get to Project 2K in October, and the Las Vegas convention, first ever United States convention for corporate, we want to help at least.
Ah, I've seen them have some videos with, I think they're Vietnamese, but I don't know if they were in Vietnam, but I know that they were in an Asian country because of the kanji or kanji equivalent writing. And they must have had a team from over there, because that's what it sounds like. You know, this is our first event in America. Maybe not, but that's just the impression I got.
2,000 people making $500 extra spare time, part-time. Now, guys, if that is you, put a 5 in the drop box if you want $500 extra a month. And now, guys, I get it. If you guys want $1,000, then you need to make sure you help enough people make $500 a month. Our goal is, we're not talking about rank. We are not talking about diamond. We're not talking about president. Our goal is, if you can focus and make $500 and
What happens when you make money, though? Sorry about the pause. What happens? You rank up, you get this, you get that. Sneaky, sneaky. I know what you're doing.
turn around and replicate and get your team to make $500 a month, it's guaranteed you will collect the paychecks. Okay. So, guys, I'm building it out. I know a lot of you guys are like, man, just turn it over to Toan so we know what the system is. But before I do, I want to share this one quote with you guys, because through this journey, do not compare yourself. I read this quote and it says, do not compare your beginning to someone's middle. And what I mean by that is that the comparison game is the deadliest move you can ever do on yourself in life. For women, don't compare yourself to other women. I know I fell victim to that, where I thought, oh my gosh, she's prettier than me. My husband's more attracted to her. You know what I mean? Like, you play those dumb games.
This is like Colleen from No Shame Sales Game, when she said that she would go on social media and say, oh, fuck that woman. You know, she's not happy. And because she was, you know, just saying how dog eat dog it has been. And she said it in some sort of context where it was like, oh, okay, then that's what you're like. Then you say fuck people who are more successful than you. Oh no, it was when she joined whatever her first company is. I don't know. She was in Rodan and Fields, but I don't know if that was her old company or a new company. But she said that she watched for too long and got bitter about it. Like, fuck her. And that's what it feels like here. That she's a bit bitter. Especially if she's like, I'm not pretty enough to attract my husband. Jeez, insecurities there. I mean, people have them, but I wouldn't share it at a business meeting.
And guys, years ago, I learned to let it go. I learned to embrace everyone's beauty. I am not in competition with another woman, right? I want to share you guys, I'm honest, that was my insecurity back then. I wasn't the prettiest girl in the world, right? And guys, do not compare yourself in this business. Don't take your story and compare it to Toan and I. That's not a fair comparison. We've been in this industry for over 10.
It also makes people, you know, okay with their lot in life if you don't compare your life to someone else. So if I was to compare my life with someone who's a billionaire, that might make me feel not very nice about my life. So, you know, don't think about it. So it's the same thing.
Years. We struggled for 6 out of the 12 that I've been in this industry. I was not successful 6 years out of the 12. I was a failure in my opinion. I was not consistent. I was not doing the right things. But guys, what ended up happening was something triggered in my mind for change. And I call it the day of disgust. I was sick and tired of where I was at. And mentally, I finally decided to take responsibility of my own actions. And I decided I was going to do whatever it took to get me to that place. Now, guys, out of my
What place? It's so vague. This, I'm not putting up with this. What were the conditions? Where were you working as? Because I thought that you were 18 or 19 and Toan was 17, I remember. And yeah, so what do you mean that you were fed up? It doesn't make sense.
12 years. You cannot look at the 9 months that I've been in world and the type of income I'm making as an overnight success. I've been building this up since I was 19 years old.
I'm glad she's so humble. You know, I'm already this in this because you probably brought a team. That's the only reason, probably. Or that it was new. I haven't heard of it, so maybe it was new at the time. She's pretty aggressive. She would aggressively recruit, I imagine.
So guys, if this is your first time, do not look at our success and say, well, I'm X amount of months in and I'm not at this rank, so that probably means I'm a failure. No, you are on your path of growth right now and you need to embrace it. You need to love it because the moment you start loving the process, it is not going to feel like work anymore. So many of you guys share with us or you vent that you're so frustrated with your process and you're feeling like you're a failure or you feel like you're not meant for this. But when we ask you guys, how long have you been in this industry? You either say, oh, I've been in a year. Oh, this is my first time ever. Guys, you're literally saying to me right now that you went to your first guitar class and you expect to be an expert. And
that's not the same thing because you don't have to recruit anyone to play guitar. And you can actually practice to get to expertise level. Top of MLM is pure luck and, you know, social media follower count affects it, pretty privilege, things like that.
there's a lot of background noise. Can you mute out? So guys, that is what you're saying to me right now.
Also, look at this tone. She's freaking pointed. It's like, I don't know. I don't get a happy vibe from it either. It just sounds aggressive for no reason. It's okay. Just chill out. You don't have to be just, it's not quite yelling, but it's yelling. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just, whoa, the gust of words coming at me.
Is that you're telling me that you're going to show up to your first guitar class and expect to be an expert. No, it takes practice, daily, consistent practice with persistency through a long, sustained period of time through growth and learning is how you will master your trade. So guys, I want you to see this, that this is not an
This is not a trade. You're a salesperson.
Overnight success. I will never teach you to think it's an overnight success. I want you to embrace your journey because guys, I promise you this, when you start to love the process, it does not feel like work anymore. Because all of you guys see the glam behind Toan and I's life. Like, oh my gosh, they are blah, 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 ranking it. They got to go here. They got to do this. The company paid for that, right? Some of you guys probably got pissed that Chad and Natita got a nice car. Toan and I were sitting there going, man, that's awesome. For me, I'm not a car person, but I looked at it like, if that was me, I would totally get the car, let Toan take a picture and then sell it and go buy a house, right? So we were so excited for them. And guys, some of you guys might have been pissed because you're like, well, so what if they got a nice car? That's not me. Well, guys, it starts with celebrating other people's success as a...
I don't think people would be like that because they're all just like, yeah, we're not allowed to say we don't love, you know, we gotta be toxically positive.
Looking glass. I said it. It's a looking glass to what your potential is. But at the same time, embrace your journey, love it, because the moment you start loving that journey, it actually becomes a lot more fun to build this business. Here's one lesson that I learned and what I teach my kids is that hate perpetuates hate. What I like to do is I don't like drama. And what I do is I don't feed into drama. The moment something happens, I don't feed into it and I don't add to it, right? What I mean by that is, for example, we had a neighbor, she's gone now, she's moved. We moved into this neighborhood in Costa Mesa about 2.5 years ago. She actually flat out said, this is a predominantly white neighborhood, pretty much saying Toan and I and our family don't belong here. And
that is absolutely disgusting. And I'm sure that that lady had the day she deserved or had the life she deserved. That's gross. I hate it. I don't care who you are. Don't be racist.
that was me. I was so offended. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. We're in I think it was 2015, 2016. I can't remember when we moved in. But I said, I can't believe there's still racism. And that's not fair. Like, we're good people. And she judged us by our skin.
Nah, you're not good people. But that's got nothing to do with your nationality.
And the way our eyes looked, right? So we didn't, quote unquote, belong in this neighborhood. And guys, most people would perpetuate hate. But I said, no, we are not going to hate our neighbor because she hates us. What I taught our kids was every time, her name is Sharon, said every time Sharon comes out of her house, make sure you say hi. Make sure you ask her how her day is going. And every time we saw Sharon, we said, hi, Sharon. Even though she gave me that fake smile and I knew she didn't like me, but I just kept saying, hi, Sharon, because guess what? If I perpetuated hate, I would live a stressed out life because I hated my neighbor and I refused to see her and I couldn't stand her face.
It sounded like it was a little bit condescending. Hi, Sandra. You know, since I wasn't there, I know, shocker. I have no idea.
I refuse to do that to my life because it's not worth the energy. So what Toan and I decided to do was teach our kids to love our neighbor even though she didn't love us. So guys, what I'm trying to say is quit making your life so hard and just embrace the journey and quit comparing yourself because that is what's causing you to fail in this business. And so guys, I'm telling you that what Toan is going to share with you, I promise you it will work as long as you're willing to work the business. So with that being said, I am going to go ahead and now step away. And guys, I encourage you, take notes because he will give you the daily method of operation of what you need to do. And I promise you, if that's all you do in the day.
Thank God. He pauses. She's not paused this whole time. It's crazy. Just take notes. But we are recording this, so you could possibly just rewatch it. Although that sounds like a nightmare. I don't even want to rewatch it.
You do it every day. Eventually, it's going to lead to the results that you absolutely want. And remember, you're going to build yourself up. If you want $500 a month for now, we're going to help you do that. But again, we want to make 2,000 people on the line in our team, at least 2,000 people consistently making $500 a month. And I promise you, the system is going to help you. But again, it will.
She must have worked out that's how much she needs to maintain her rank or go up.
Only work if we have all the participations of the whole entire organization by letting go all of our egos and running together, because together we can bring each other up. If we are divided, that is what causes the team to fail. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and give the phone to Toan. And again, guys, get ready, take notes, and he's going to share with you guys what's been happening and been a great success. So Han, take over.
Thank you, babe. I appreciate it. And awesome stuff, guys. And we're very excited to be here with you guys. And T did an amazing job. Van did an amazing job. So what we want to do right now is we want to be able to actually help you guys focus on the right activities, right? So the great thing about what we have here as a team is that a lot of us actually have already figured out, one of our exposure systems, if you will, right? Everyone knows the 2 minute, the 5 minute, and the 30-minute webinar, right? We all know this one. So what is that again? Let me explain it. So we share a 2-minute video, then they check out a 5-minute video. And then if they're very, very interested, you invite them to go check out a 30-minute webinar. And how do you do it exactly? You just text them, hey, how are you? And then you send them a 2-minute video, and then you move them through the process, right? So we're not trying to tell you that we're going to get away from that. That is actually the system, and that's always going to be the system worldwide. And T, I'm sitting next to him, and he just reminded me that there's a million ways to skin a cat. Okay, I don't like to skin a cat. I never want to. I don't know who invented that line, but we've all heard that saying before. There's a million ways to skin a cat, right? So the system that we're sharing with you right now is a system that is built around.
I'm really glad he clarified his, non-skinning cat stance. At least that's not a controversy. Controversy? You know what I mean.
Social media. Guys, here's what it is right now. Mark Zuckerberg believes that the world of business, 90% of how we do business is going to be revolved around social media. There's a lot of radio stations right now, and there's a lot of TV, companies that don't advertise on TV anymore. They're pulling the plug from all these advertising outlets, and they're focusing more on social media. That's why you see Instagram.
Well, isn't it convenient then that your company's advertising is free because you all do it for nothing?
And you see Facebook, and you see a lot of these millennials that they say, hey guys, today we're going to talk about the iPhone, right? And then they start talking about the iPhone, and then they get millions and millions of a following, and then big companies pay them to advertise and review the product, right? Guys, this is where the world is going right now.
I don't think it's that easy, Toan.
Some of you guys are saying to yourself, well, I don't know a whole lot about Facebook. Don't worry about it. You can learn it, okay? Some of you guys say, well, I don't know anything about social media at all. Don't worry, you can learn it. Now, do you have to learn it? Is this the only way you can do it? No. Going back to what T said, there's a million ways to skin a cat. So always do the 2-minute, the 5-minute, 30-minute webinar. But if you take what we're showing you here and you're adding it as part of your skill set, you're going to find yourself increasing your level of success a lot greater, okay? So this system is called the ATM system. It's kind of cool, right? ATM, like an ATM machine. So what does ATM stand for? ATM stands for add, tag, and message. Okay, let me repeat that. Add, tag, and message. So the way how this system works is when the whole goal of this business, okay, in world, all we do here is we build relationships with people, okay? The only time you ever share this business with somebody or you share this incredible product with someone is with people that we love, we like, we care about, right? Sometimes we go, I want to be able to.
So you don't cold message in 2017.
Sell this product to a bunch of strangers. No, you don't. And you're not going to, because we don't buy products from strangers. You might be able to meet a stranger and
I do not know the owners of Kmart, but I enjoy shopping at their store.
Build rapport with them and have them become your friend or become an acquaintance. Make sure that you guys get acquainted, you guys like each other. And from that point forward, that person, because they like you, they'll buy from you. Okay. But I've honestly never seen a person that is a complete stranger. You guys, we were taught since we were babies. Don't talk to what? Don't talk to strangers. Thanks, Steve. Don't talk to strangers. And so I know for sure that we don't buy things from strangers. We truly buy things from people that we like. That's just how this business works. It's all about relationships, okay? So the whole goal here is to be able to build relationships with people. Once your relationships are curious of what you're doing, then you're gonna you pique their interest, then you share with them the information. So the way how the ATM truly works is the moment that someone's curious, and let's say you're on Facebook and someone messages you and they say, I'm gonna use Bill, for example. They message Bill and they say, Bill, I'm really curious of what I'm seeing here. You've been online, you've been very inspirational, and you've been talking about this amazing product. Tell me more about this product. The moment someone says that, instead of Bill saying, oh, let me tell you about this product and start explaining it to him, all Bill's gonna do is he's gonna take this friend that is curious of what this product is, and Bill's gonna add him to a group. Okay, this group is a private group that actually has all the videos.
Secret? Is it a secret group? That's what you sounded like you were just gonna say.
Already in this group already, which I'm gonna show you guys in a second. Oh, all right, Van's gonna show you. I don't know if you guys can see it, but this group has all the videos that's already stored in it, and also in addition to this group, that there's stories in there. Okay, so which people anytime, and here's why this group is so important, because every single time someone posts about a new story, a new video, it's going to pop up in their news feed. They say that 70% of someone's time is found on oh sorry about that. The actual statistic is that the average out of 1 billion people that are actually on Facebook, 70% of people at least opt in once to check their newsfeed once a day. 70% of 1 billion people hop into Facebook to check their newsfeed once a day. So anytime someone posts something on there or tags somebody, that feed pops up.
I don't have my source posted, but also that's so funny. I bet these statistics are much less these days. I don't know. Maybe I'm out of touch. I can't find my sources. Okay, pretend. Source. Where's the source, Toan?
Up, and now they're actually being exposed again throughout their day. It's crazy. So you add them to the group. Hold on a second, guys. Sorry about that. Let me go mute the line. There you go. So you add them to. So Bill adds them to the group. Once they add them to the group, you tag them to the videos that you want them to see. So let's say you want to tag them to the 2-minute video, the 5-minute video. Then after you tag them to the video or tag them to a story, you send a follow-up message. Hey, I just sent you the videos. Take a look at it, and I'd love to get your feedback on it. Or take a look at it. I'm gonna reach out to you tomorrow. Let's chat tomorrow at 7 o'clock, and then send a Bitmoji if you like. Right? So you add them, you tag them, and then you send up a follow-up message. Guys, this is very, very powerful. It's very, very simple. Okay. And Van and I, T, and a lot of the leadership here, there's platinums and diamonds and above that's already been testing this out in the last few days. And Van and I already actually enrolled a brand new customer from doing this. So I just kind of want to share with you guys on my wall what happened over here. This is pretty interesting. So take a look. I don't know if you can, I'm going to zoom in real quick so you can see. Sorry about that. Zoom in really big. Let me just go zoom out.
I
so you guys
just
can
want to
that better.
see
There we
what
go.
it's called,
That's
the
a funny
group.
Bitmoji.
Health and Lifestyle Oracle.
I'm gonna reach out to you tomorrow. Let's chat tomorrow at 7 o'clock, and then send a Bitmoji if you like. Right? So you add them, you tag them, and then you send up a follow-up message. Guys, this is very, very powerful. It's very, very simple. Okay, and Van and I, T, and a lot of the leadership here, there's platinums and diamonds and above that's already been testing this out in the last few days. And Van and I already actually enrolled a brand new customer from doing this. So I just kind of want to share with you guys on my wall what happened over here. This is pretty interesting. So take a look. I don't know if you can, I'm going to zoom in real quick so you can see. Sorry about that. Zoom in really big. Let me just go and zoom out so you guys can see that better. There we go. That's a funny Bitmoji.
Good for you.
All right. So where is it? Okay. So this is it. Okay. So this person actually, okay. So this person has been, is not interested in network marketing at all. Okay. She's done network marketing. She's over it. She's sick of it. She's not interested at all. So I sent her a audio message. For anyone that actually have heard me and Van train recently, our favorite tool is the audio recorder, whether it's an iPhone or it is on Facebook. So I sent an audio message to our friend Danielle, and I said, hey, listen, I'm really excited about this product. I know you're not interested in any business we do, but this product has been so exciting for us that I've been dying to actually share it with you. And she said, I'm open-minded. What is it? And I said, let me tag you. So then I went ahead and added her to the group. I tagged her to the videos, and then the moment she finished watching that 2-minute video, she said, how much does it cost? And then I answered $319 for the device. It's awesome. Love my Hilo. And I took a picture while I was sitting passenger side of my cool, beautiful looking Hilo. Got her jealous, and she said, my brother-in-law has a used phone store at the swap meet. Do you think he can sell it? I said, yeah, we can figure something out. And then she's someone that has told me, oh, someone's exposed. What is this? Hey, Toan. Oh, I don't even know what happened. All right, sorry about that. So she's someone who's told Van and I am not interested in any type of business anymore. I'm gonna stay to my government job. So she started asking me, okay, tell me more how this works business wise. And then I end up sending her the 5-minute video and then the compensation plan. She ended up watching it. I sent her a message. Hey, how do you like everything? Interesting, right? Yes, I'm interested. Guys, long story short, end up calling her. She enrolled as a customer, and she's a member now. So my whole point of what I'm trying to say is that think about how much work that Van and I did. All we did was we added her to the group, we tagged her to the videos, and then we sent up a follow-up message, and now we enrolled a new customer, guys. Think about some of you guys who are not great distributor getters, right? But some of you love selling the product, but you don't know how to sell the product. Well, what do? Well, you can follow this system right here by simply adding them, tagging them, and setting a follow-up message. We have 2 different websites. I mean, it's 2 different groups. We have the WGN movement, which is basically it promotes the opportunity more, and then we actually have the Hilo community, which is strictly on the product. Guys, it's very, very, very.
It looks very deceptive, and I'm sure it's meant to be like that because you want to make sure that you get people on your page in a subtle way, and then you can direct them to the main page, you know.
Very, very powerful. So we have the bios in there, we have the stories in there, just like Van shared earlier. But just to share with you guys that, you know, what I shared with you was absolutely, I mean, this is all we did. Our friend Danielle, we added her. This is the first person I added to the group, and I said, Danielle, hey, this is the video I'm telling you about. It's only 2 minutes. So I added her. She said, okay. But then if you take a look at this is 7:22 p.m. 2 hours later, she was so impressed with the video that she ended up tagging her friend to the video. Guys, think about that. Think about the amount of duplicate.
How many people have tagged their friends and family in a stupid, you know, post that was like so dumb you had to share it? Could be that.
That's going to happen from this. But take a look at this. Think about how many people are being tagged right now. Imagine the tag goes to 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 6,000. Imagine the amount of curiosity that you're going to create for people. And guys, like Van says, it takes a team effort. It takes a team effort. If there's only us adding, you know, tagging people to it, it's not going to be exciting. But if all of us work together and start tagging people and I'm not telling you to just pick a stranger out of nowhere and then just adding them to the group, that's like really scary. You got to focus on building the relationship, right? And we're going to talk about
You're online. It's a virtual, like, platform. What?
in a second. But when all of us are working together, adding and we're tagging, but at the same time, if you have an amazing story with Hilo, you used it, you had a great experience about it, take a picture of yourself holding the Hilo and then write your story. Take a picture of yourself, write the story, post it into the Hilo community, because many of you guys want to be incredible customer getters, but guess what? You can't.
They have an inherent bias because they want people to buy their product, so their testimonials don't mean much.
You can't sell on facts. Facts tell, but stories sell. And the more we all work together.
Oh, I've heard that before. Facts tell, but stories sell. Ah, Jessie Lee. #Bossy. I've heard it in her thing before.
And we're adding to this group, and the more we're tagging, the more it's going to pop in people's newsfeed, the more people are going to pretty much, we're all going to support each other in enrolling and helping, supporting, enrolling the customers, right? So very, very powerful stuff for you guys.
Hey, hun, if because I love sharing the stories, can you unshare and let me show them my success? Because
Definitely.
Toan and I actually shared this with some of our leaders, and then we chose, as you know, the way we believe leadership is, it's not about telling someone to go do something. It's about doing it and sharing the story. So Toan obviously showed you guys his success. And guys, again, the more stories you hear, the more powerful it just becomes, and the belief goes through the roof. And so I want to share with you guys my testimony as well. And there's so many other people in that page right now that are having the success. So let me just go ahead and show you guys. So this girl, she actually messaged me. And again, Toan said it. This is not you finding a bunch of strangers and then adding them to the page and tagging them. That's annoying. People don't like that. You got.
I thought they were going to talk about the product, but they're not talking about the product. They're talking about success in adding people to the group. I think. Let's see.
To really focus on building the relationship. Long story short, she messaged me. I was chatting with her, and she had asked me what I was up to. And then I actually said, I asked her permission. I said, hey, do you mind if I add you to the page? Like Toan had said. And then I ended up adding her to the page. So I believe I put her in the WGN movement. Again, these are only people that express interest in the opportunity. You want to put them WGN movement. And so I ended up tagging her. I believe it was to this one. So I put, Christy, this is the video. Let me know when you're done watching. And guys, this is not a page to have discussion on. It's just straight up stories, videos, adding and tagging. That's it. We don't want you to talk in here because, again, you don't want to annoy your prospects with dings going all over the place. It literally is just tagging your people, making a quick comment. And guys, what ended up happening was she watched it, and let's see, where was it? Okay. I said,
In other words, she wants to they want to control it. That you can't say anything that can get back to them because they always want to take it offline. Out of the socials and get you one-on-one to put your face in it. To put your face in it. To go on FaceTime, whatever, so they can be more manipulative.
okay, anyway, so I just asked her, did she get the tag? And then she said, it just showed up. I'll take a look. Guys, it doesn't show the time frame, but I tagged her at 10 p.m. on whatever day that was, June 28th. So the same night that Toan did the first one. Then she goes, I am completely intrigued. I'm going to keep watching all the videos you have posted in that group. I seriously haven't heard of it, but so awesome. Has it really hit Utah? Right? And so I said, definitely take a look around, guys, because they say in network marketing, it takes an average of 7 exposures to recruit someone, right? Well, instead of calling and annoying them and following up with them like, hey, did you watch the video? No, you just leave them in that page, and every time a tag happens, they open it, new video, they want to watch it. They're exposing themselves over and over again, like Toan had said. Well, anyways, moral to the story, why I want to share, look what she ended up doing the next day. She added her friend Angelique, tagged her to the same video. I followed up with her this past weekend. I said, hey, Christy, how are you? She's like, okay, so from my understanding, and then I sent her a voice message. She asked for my website. And then she hasn't signed up yet, but I just said, let me know if you have any questions. I texted her today at 12. So guys, that's what Toan and I, and why the system is so incredible. Again, we did not create it. We learned it from some social media market gurus that are already doing this in their company, and they're already proven the success. And guys, this business is all about copying the right cats, and they are doing the right thing, and we wanted to show that with you. So I wanted to share my testimony, and guys, you can do tagging and go ahead, and I'm gonna hand it. Was that tea? Oh, no. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and hand it back to Toan.
Well, I hope you cleared your throat, sir. And so, guys, it's very powerful. And by the way, hon, can you help me with the muting and everything like that too? So appreciate that. And guys, just again, I mean, hopefully you guys understand it. And look, a lot of the leadership is already working it. We've been practicing it, and it's showing it. Again, look, there's oh man, what's wrong with my Zoom here? You can see there's like Sarah Turner right here, diamond in the team. So she actually added somebody. Just thought you'd be interested in seeing this. And then watching now, thank you, right? Then there's this B Shaw right here, and she actually had, she ended up tagging somebody. Lance is on here, and of course, T's right here, leading by example as well. Paige Gimbal. So look, we got diamonds and platinums on here already doing it already, guys. So imagine if all of us work together and be able to synergistically do this. You're going to see the tag by the thousands. And look, I wouldn't be able to. How many times have you looked at videos that popped up in your newsfeed and it says like 1.2 million like views? So you're like, what the heck? What's going on? Or 1.2 thousand or 1.2 million comments. What do? You're going to watch that video. You're going to be curious. Like, why are people sharing? This video's been around for like since 2010 or something like that. How come it's still floating around? And you're going to watch it. That's what we're talking about here, you guys. Okay, so let me move forward and talk about the DMO, which stands for Daily Method of Operation. Okay, so Daily Method of Operation. So what do you do on a daily basis? So this is called the 5-5-3 system. Okay, so what it means is, hopefully take a note. You're gonna go ahead and connect and build relationships with 5 new people a day. Connect and build relationships with 5 new people a day.
That seems like a lot. That seems like a lot.
You can think about your hobbies. Think about what you're passionate about. Think about things you enjoy doing. For me, I'm a dad, so I'm gonna add myself to dad groups. I like, I like cars. I guess not as much as I used to, but hey, I'm a guy. Guys like cars, so I'm gonna go and join some car clubs, right? There's so many groups that is on Facebook that you can find something that you can relate with. Business owners.
Ew, that's terrible. I can't imagine that a dad's group would be real happy to be recruited into an MLM.
Small business owners that I want to talk to you right now. How many of you have ever at one point in your career as a traditional business owner, or you run a practice, that you went to a chambers of commerce, or you went to some sort of place where amongst all business owners be able to network amongst each other? Right? But here's the thing. Did you know that is a thing of the past? Am I telling you that that's not working? No. Again, there's over 1 million ways to skin a cat. What we're trying to say is that today people are building communities online. They're building communities online. So if you're able to join a community online that you have like-minded interests, you can connect with those people and you can send them a message. You can talk to them, find genuine interest in getting to know them. Hey, tell me more about what business do you do, or whatever the case is. Build relationship with them. Don't be the person that says, hey, I was talent scouting and you seem like a sharp person. Check out, let me add you to a group without your consent. Let me go and tag you to a video that you're gonna get annoyed about. And by the way, here's my referral website. Make sure you sign up. That's the number one thing that people do. And that's why most people hate this industry, because they, again, going back to what I said, people don't buy things from strangers. Hey, when you're growing up, remember, stay away from strangers. That's how we've been taught. So if you can get into these communities, build relationship with people that have common interests as you.
I mean, like I said before, people do buy things from strangers. That's just dumb.
With 5 people a day, then say, hey, let's stay connected. Add them to the group. Van and I, true story. Van and I have people that are within our personal enrollments that we met years ago, that we met online. We add them as a friend, and we built relationship.
I thought you said you can't work with strangers.
Years later, we said, hey, I want to share with you some information. And then they end up deciding to join the expansion team. Okay. So you got to start building relationships. So 5 people a day. The second 5 is make it a goal to add 5 new people to the group. Add 5 new people to the group and tag them to the videos. And then the 3 is every week, since we have 2 webinars a week, Monday and Wednesday at 6 p.m. Pacific, you want to invite 3 people to the webinars every week. 3 people. 553. Guys, if you follow this system and you do it for 90 days, I promise you, you're going to watch your business explode. Your business will explode. Think about the math, okay? I should be good at math, but Ben will probably tell you. But look, if you just take
Good self-report.
If you take Saturday and Sundays off, and you connect it with 5 people a day, 5 times 5 is 25. 25 times 4, that's 100 new contacts a month. 100 new contacts. And
But what's the percentage of people who are going to sign up?
then let's say, as you're building relationship with them, every other month, the next month, those 100 people get onto the group that you tag to the video. And think about the amount of people that actually get into the webinars after they see the video. Think about how many people, the type of percentage, even if it's only 10% conversion, you're going to be able to enroll so many new customers, so many new members are going to join your team. But guys, just remember one thing about this type of business. It's not about what you do. It's about you doing a little bit and having a bunch of people doing a little bit over a sustained period of time. That's the key. You got to keep it extremely simple. You could do it on your lunch break. You can do it after dinner. Just 20 minutes, exactly. You can just do it. It's a little bit every single day. Guys, another thing about Facebook Live. I know that a few weeks ago, we did a topic on Facebook Live. Some of you guys might say to yourself, Toan, Van, I'm doing Facebook Lives and I'm not getting enough traction. What's going on here? Guys, the concept behind Facebook Live isn't to sell, and it's not for your existing relationships. It's a massive way of helping your new friends get to know you. Let me repeat that. It's on a it's a way of, on a massive scale, to help your new friends get to know you more. So imagine this. Imagine if every day you add 5 new friends that you're making, 5 new contacts a day to as a friend. Every day, take Saturday and Sundays off. And then once a week, you did a Facebook Live, and you were genuine, you were authentic. You talked about, maybe don't talk about your money, don't talk about how much money you have, don't talk about where you live or anything like that. Just be authenticity. Talk about the most favorite book you read that changed your life. Talk about, how much maybe you enjoy spending time with your kid.
But it's still not being, it's not lying, but you're not being completely transparent.
Talk about how silly your kids are. The people that you're adding every single day, they're sitting there, they're crossing their arms and they're looking at you on this Facebook Live, and they're thinking to themselves, Aaron, the guy that added me 2 weeks ago, I did not know he was this cool. I had no idea that he's like me. He's a silly country boy like me. I had no idea. Not only that he likes cars, but he's a silly country boy like me. I like this guy. And
How are you a silly country boy? What the hell? I've never even seen you in anything beyond like a t-shirt or a suit. What the hell?
then let's say every couple of days you're doing a Facebook Live. Let's say you're not a Facebook Live gal or guy. You post up an inspirational quote or anything like that, gets people to think. Use your imagination. And then let's say once a week, you post about Hilo. Wow, I just take a picture of Hilo, go, wow, this product is so cool. I love this product so much. I just got done running.
It's a bait and switch.
And I just found out that I met my goal of doing 10,000 steps. That's amazing. Then your friend that is a country boy that finally fell in love with you from your 6 Facebook Lives message you and says, hey, what's that thing that you marketed? You never brought that up before. Let me go and add you to a group and let me tag you to.
This never happened. Okay, no one would do that. They just wouldn't. They might talk about your fitness, like good on you, mate. Good on you for running. They're not gonna ask about your damn, like, I don't know, knockoff Fitbit.
To the video. You add them, you tag them, and then you send them a private that same private message. You say, hey, I just tagged you 2 videos. Let's chat tomorrow at 2 o'clock. How does that sound? Send a Bitmoji. You don't have to do Bitmoji to like it. I'm just telling you what
He's very pro Bitmoji, which sounds weird in 2022.
I do. I mean, it's up to you if you want to do it. So, and then they say, sure, do it every single day. Guys, I'm telling you right now, if you do this every single day, you will be very, very successful in this business. Now, and again, this is no different than the 2-minute, the 5-minute, the 30-minute webinar. All we're doing is we're just showing you how to do it on a social media scale, and we're showing you how to never run out of contacts again. We're showing you how to basically have tremendous amount of customer acquisition going on. Okay, so you can enroll as many customers as much as you want by following this plan. So, Hunda, did you want to say anything else before I pass it to T?
No, honestly, I mean, guys, really, I just want to emphasize what Toan had said. And to answer all of your guys' questions, we will be adding your leaders to the team page. Please make sure you ask them to add you to the group. I'll put a post out and then you guys tag yourself too, and I'll start adding you guys to the community. Make sure you pin the page because it is secret. It's hard to find. And Hun, are you going to screen share to show how to pin?
Yes. Okay. So let me do that real quick.
So pin the page so that it pops up at the very top of your group so that you're not looking for it. Okay. So when you get added, you want to go into the page, and you can only do this on the computer. You want to go ahead and click on the 3 dots, and then it should say pin to shortcut, but because Toan had already pinned it, it says unpin. So that's where you would go to pin the page so that it would pop up at the top so that you have access to it right away. Guys, to me, all you have to do, I'm telling you guys this, it's so easy. But what you need to learn to do is you need to learn the art of communication. Guys, build people. Ask them, how's their day going? Get to know their family. Don't hit them with the opportunity. Don't hit them with the product. Nobody likes that kind of spamming. People love to engage in new friendship. So add yourself to groups that you can actually relate to.
Yeah, but they don't like being taken advantage of. You know? Yep, you can join that dad group, whatever. But once they realize what you're doing, they're going to not want to have anything to do with you or your company. So is it worth it? And I think it's really hurtful to do that to people when they think they're getting a new friend.
For myself, I love yoga. I'm going to add myself to yoga page. Maybe it will encourage me to be more consistent with working out, right? So guys, add yourself to group pages that you enjoy, and you can actually connect with these people. And what Toan said, 553. Guys, everyone can do this. All of you guys, most of you guys, I want to say 99% of you guys are spare timers that do this part-time outside of your full-time job, business, whether you're a doctor and you have a medical practice or anything. You do this spare time.
There ain't no doctors in your organization. Well, medical doctors.
You guys, all you're doing is talking on Facebook. You can do this on your lunch break. You can do this after you have dinner with the family and the kids are down for the evening. You're just chatting with people. It doesn't take a whole lot of time, guys.
It feels like that's very time consuming.
With this new system, I don't know how to make it any easier for you guys, because back then when we started network marketing, they told us you should never text people. You should never Facebook. You should never email anybody. That's not effective. Well, the industry is completely shifting, and we're telling you, Bitmoji people, it's just a picture of yourself that you created, and it actually gets people's attention.
Really? Bitmoji is where we're at with this argument?
We tell you to text people. We tell you to voice message. We actually tell people don't call because people actually don't pick up. They think it's weird when you call people now, right? So we're giving you the easiest ways to now connect with people, but now it's your job to start talking to people and building relationship, because this will not work if you are just straight up spamming people and adding them to the page and tagging them without their permission. Is if you have a relationship with them and they're truly honestly asking you, what do you do? All you have to simply do is ask for the permission, like, hey, do you mind if I add you to this page and tag you to this video?
So again, I don't think that's going to work with anyone who doesn't give a crap about what it all means. If you say, instead of answering the question, what is all this? And you say, oh, can I tag you in a video? I ain't clicking on that video. Just tell them.
Let the page do all the work. Let them expose. And what they did, exactly like what Toan and I just showed you guys, they will come back and say, what's your website? I'm ready to sign up. Okay. So guys, that's all we're asking you to do, is learn how to communicate and connect with people. Don't spam them. Don't go crazy and add all these people and freak them out, right? Definitely become their friend before you do it. And that is how you're going to be able to make 500.
It's not friendship.
Extra dollars a month. We're going to start there, because once you make 500, you'll figure out how to make 1,000. Once you make 1,000, you'll figure out how to make 10,000. That is what we call stepping stones through the comp plan. Don't focus on $10,000 a month if you haven't mastered the art of $500 a month. So our goal is to break it down, keep it simple. And for me, guys, all I want you to know is that if you don't see this as a simple system, I don't know what else we can do to help you guys succeed in this business, because this is the wave of the future, the wave of network marketing, and we are just making it more and more simplified for you guys to go out there and make an extra $500 a month for you and your family. So guys, that's pretty much it for me. And I definitely want to say I'm so excited. We are totally going to add all you guys, because I know all of you guys are excited about this. If you're brand new, start making a list of people that you can start connecting with and eventually adding and tagging them, following the 553 system that Toan talked about. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and give it back to T.
I'm going to pass it to T. And I just want to tell you guys that, guys, we also want to mention one thing too. We have room blocks already done already for Las Vegas. So we all have we have the room blocks ready for Palace Station. So
that means the room is booked, but they're going to have to pay themselves for this trip to Las Vegas.
It's already booked out. You're going to see it actually on the website. So we're all going to be staying together, as well as we're going to actually have events. It's really right next to the Las Vegas Convention Center, which is awesome. So all the details will come out about our.
That sounds like an absolute nightmare.
Event Project 2K in October.
And I've been a professional development with Ken Ham, the quack religious leader who built the Ark in Nebraska. Okay, I've been at a speech that he gave at one of my schools, and I'd rather listen to him than this. All right? Yeah. No thanks.
October. But I will just say this before I pass it to T. Just know that we have about 100 days until Project 2K and the Diamond Life Convention. What are you going to be by then? Are you going to be a diamond, double diamond, or grand diamond? It all depends on your activity. It's not going to just happen out of nowhere. You're going to have to work hard for it, okay? You're going to have to stay committed to it. So give yourself room to grow. 553 is the benchmark, but maybe you're starting off, you might be 332. Okay? But give yourself room to grow, but just know that the benchmark you want to get to is 553, okay? Don't beat yourself if you don't do 5. You might be 443, and it's okay. But just give yourself room, and once you get to that benchmark, you're going to see your business multiply. So if you're committed to doing this starting tomorrow, I want you to put the number 1 down, and we're so excited. Let's rock this out. Let's really knock out Project 2K and make this year the best year ever, because the year's not over, okay? It's still new. We can still crush it, but we got to do it as a team, okay? So with that, I'm going to pass it to T for closing comments. Again, thank you so much, you guys. You guys got to hear and listen to what T's got to share, and we're done.
Hey guys, awesome training, guys. Again, we went overboard, but we definitely wanted you guys to get kind of the.
That was training. My God. And they've sort of passed it to each other, and it's just been, they've gotten to the end of the point they were going to make, and then they keep going.
Vision of what we got going on as a family. Real quick, I'm gonna leave you guys with this in closing. The beautiful journey of today can only begin when we learn to let go of yesterday. Okay, this is us saying to you folks that, hey, we did it for 8 months a certain way. We're constantly learning, we're constantly improvising, we're constantly learning from the top leaders in our company. We're constantly trying to get better for everyone. Okay, so but the only way we can move forward and enjoy this beautiful journey of today, we have to let go of yesterday. Okay, so in other words, like what Toan was saying, there's a million ways to skin a cat. This is us showing you guys some of the ways that we've learned over the last couple of days on how you can build this business and build it the right way through duplication. This is us sharing with you guys kind of our heart in humility, if you will, and that we understand too that we're trying to get there with all of y'all. Okay, so with that being said, guys, you guys already know the deal. Keep it fun, keep it simple, and always keep it real. We'll talk to you guys soon. Aloha. Peace.
Bye, guys. Happy 4th of July.
Oh, thank God.
Getting here.
So let's go over here. We'll put this back on just to chill out. So here we go. That was a bit painful, very long, and you can definitely see who these people are in business. Ban she seems like she's quite ruthless, and her having a company that she runs, she's going to have high expectations. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. They are not very good people. They jump whenever there's a new opportunity, and now they're branching out into their own. Boo. I'm booing them. I started working on my little dude. Oh, he's a bit shiny. I changed the color scheme. Yeah, so my year 8 students have to do that. No, and 7, sorry. 8s and 7. And I like to do models for my students. Maybe I don't say that when I talk about, like you get put on the spot. It's like, well, what techniques have you been using? And I forget. There was one time there where I was being observed by a behavior specialist, and afterwards we were breaking down how the lesson went, and he said, because it was in drama, and he said, oh, why don't you get the kids to sit in a circle? And I went, oh my fucking God, how did I forget that? I've been a drama teacher for over 10 years and I haven't made them sit in a circle? What the hell? So I was a bit like, oh, I'm an idiot. I should have done that. Anyway, so that's Van and Toan, the very a lot of things. And it's just that, I want to keep the pressure up on Elomir because they're so shady. We just need to keep going, and I think we can do that quite easily because they just have an online footprint that seems to go on for quite a lot. Anyway, I'm gonna go as usual. Gotta have a shower. And then go to bed at a reasonable hour. I'm feeling a lot better, but I think I'm going to reach 100 subscribers soon, which is so exciting. I was on 97 the last time I checked, so we'll see how we go. Anyway, this has been Echo. I've been watching too much Mac Attack at the moment, so this has been I've been Matt. I've been Tish from Echo. And I'll see you next time. Oh, where's my mouse? Goodbye.